Hey everybody, welcome back to the dumbest modeling channel on all of YouTube, Pitstain Hobbies. Yes, have some. Hey, yes, have some more. We're back on the Fanhome Ecto-1. It's awesome. Links below. Links to my Amazon store below. Links, my email address is below if you want to, get some free stickers. Issue 15 of Ecto-1. Oh boy, this thing is going to be sick. I just saw one of my friends, though, attach the body to the frame of the car, the marriage. He got it done. It wasn't too bad, but it's tricky. It's a little tricky, shoving all the wires in there, but it's gonna be so worth it. Here we go. We've got issue 51 here. We're gonna put the instructions to the side. I'm gonna use the web-based instructions on my friend Todd's website, myecto1.com, and we're gonna follow along with those. It's just easier for me. I like his big bright pictures, and we're gonna slicey dicey and resheath. Also, a little thing, yeah, put a zip tie on your thing so it doesn't roll over and fall on your lap, and you have to catch it. Bad idea. Okay, parts out. What do we got? Oh, we got the sono-channel stuff to go on top of the partition. Oh, these plastic clamshells always, if they don't slice me open, they throw parts across my table. All right, we lucked out there. And we've got our this cool thing. And this other silver thing. And another little silver thing. And we got a baggie of BP screws. Excellent. And we've got some zip ties. Oh, good, they're black. That's nice. At least they won't stand out too much if they're black. And we've got a variety of little rubber hoses. So we are going to then take this thing and screw it onto this thing with a couple BP screws. So we're gonna, I think it only fits on one way. Yeah, there's a little index hole. Let me just come a little closer here. There we go. That hole. There's a little peg right there. We're just gonna snap that together with 2 BPs, and then we're going to bolt it down. Again, it has index holes. Bolt it down right there with 2 more BPs. Let me knock that out, and I will be right back. Alrighty, got that screwed down nice and easy. Now this one will go on top right next to it, and there are pins to locate it. See the little pins in the holes? There we go, perfect. And now we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 more BP screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 and 6. And let me get those shoved in there real quick, and I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Now we got to start putting some of these hoses in. So I'm actually going to put, it tells you to put the longest ones in last, but they're on these inside holes, these 2 inside holes right here. And it looks like they'd be more difficult to get to after the fact. Oh, so let's just shove in there. I'm going to put those off to the side for now. Then we'll take a 51D. This is the shortest one, and we're putting one right into the top of this guy right here, like that. Are you gonna go in your home, or are you gonna fight me? You want to fight? I can fight. Oh, there we go. Okay, she's in. And then one more in this upper corner here. Okay, they kind of have a gentle click when they go into place in the right spot. And the other end of these is going to go into these 2 little holes here. Get in there. Get in your home. Go in your hole. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, a little fiddly, but yeah, you do have to get the hoses through the holes. And I pulled some slack through with these. And then you can just route them and take any extra slack out that you want. Let me get this fella. Here, see, you can pick, if you're having trouble getting them through the holes, you can kind of push in on the wire and kind of pick at them a little. And that'll help you push it. There we go. Now it's in the hole. And then this pesky little guy, you go back in your home. And then we can pull some slack in. And we just lay our wires in a bundle, and we take these two, we add them to the bundle. It's like a car insurance ad. Bundle with Pit Stain Farm. There we go. And then we're going to take a couple zip ties here and go around said bundle. And that should be all we need to do. And before you really crank down on the zip ties, just kind of get them generally snug, and then make sure you have everything right where you want it. And then you can fully crank down on that zip tie. And I guess we'll just put another one right around here where that other screw is. Well, that's what the instructions say. Crank that one down. Oh. It's a little fiddly because this part doesn't stand up on its own. So there we go. We got our bundle, and then these two long ones just kind of hang off the back here for now, and they're gonna go into the the rear area of the vehicle, and we got to trim off our excess cable tie using some Tamiya flush cutters here. These are available at the link below to my Amazon little shopping page. And there we go. And that's 51 all done. Very nice. Yeah, it's starting to come little by little, come into life. Let's see what we got for 52. Holy God. Oh, that's a big one. That is definitely a big one. Oh, Lord. Well, okay. So let's see what we got here. Cargo bay floor. What do we do with this? We're going to have our little wires going down somewhere. And yeah, okay. Looks like everything makes sense. So we're just going to screw her into the front part of the floor. So I'll be right back with the front floor and this out of the bag. One sec. Alrighty. Well, make sure when you unbag this part that you have your bag of DP, LP, and NP screws. They were under the part in the tray, but if they're not, they could be floating around the bag. Speaking of the DP screws, we're going to take 4 of these. We got to bolt this fella down to here. That's going to be all the DP screws we use in this stage. I did notice one thing. When I test fit this part, a tiny bit of that white paint sticks out there, and that just bothers me. And it bothered Todd, and I agree with him. And we're just gonna, just a little Sharpie action here. I mean, Sharpie's not the perfect thing in the world for this, but it'll do fine. You don't need to go crazy here. Just that little edge there. And then we're going to plop this down. It has 4 pegs that it fits into, well, 4 holes. All right, and then we got to flip this sucker over and put 4 DP screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, right there. I'm going to get those in, and I'll be right back. All right, that's all bolted down, and our Sharpie worked perfectly. You see, there's a tiny bit of shine, but at least it's black. There we go. That's bolted down. Now we've got to turn this whole thing side down. Side down. Oh boy, yeah, that's me. And we're gonna get this fella on here. And there's these 2 posts that you want to get these 2 pegs on. And I'm gonna need 3 hands. We're gonna put 2 NP screws here and here. And also we're gonna put 5 LP screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to get those screwed in. I will be right back. Okay, all the screws are screwed in. This thing is huge. My wife is going to kill me if I try to put this upstairs. Well, hopefully I have extra lives like the cat. Because this thing's going out on display for all to see who enter our home. On to 53, we're going to start building the oscilloscope. The analog digital simulation switch and Tektronix type RM561 oscilloscope. There we go. I'm just reading from Todd's site. That's 54. Here's 53. Well, let's get all these little parts out of the bag, and I will be right back. Okie dokie. So we're gonna start this guy off. We're gonna put this piece into this piece. All the little buttons, lights, and switches and things, and just a couple of EP screws go in here, and I will be right back after that. All right, that's in. Easy peasy. Then we got to put the little legs on this guy. So we're going to put the two short ones on the bottom here. Yeah. I am just Butterfingers. We're going to put two of those on there. And we're going to put the two longer ones at the top. And we're going to secure those with, I believe, KP screws. All right, so let me just framing Ian. There we go. Let me just get those legs screwed on real quick, and we'll be right back. Okay, and that's what we're left with there. The little legs, and next, move on to the oscilloscope. Excuse me. God, the throat clearing is strong with this one today. All right, so we're going to take our main box, and then we got to get a couple of these little control panels here screwed onto the front of it, and those go right, yes. Those little guys go right. It's so bright in here, it's hard to see. They go right on there. And it's going to be 4 GP screws, 2 in each panel. So let me get that out of the way, and I'll be right back. All right, and our little panels are on there, and now we're going to take our little oscilloscope screen, and the holes go side to side, so that the screen looks like that. Or does the screen go upside down? It looks like that. Yeah, I like that way better. That looks correct. With the peaks going up from the baseline at the bottom. And then 2 EP screws in those 2 holes right there. And I will return shortly. All right. That's looking pretty cool. Yeah, nice. I like that. And we got the 2 little handles in here. And we just shove them in the front there. Good God, my voice is... And all the talking over the holidays. You have family over for dinner, you have a party, for neighbors, and my voice is totally shot. I probably should not be doing this right now. Let's see here. Now we're going to take a side panel. 53D is L. Does that go in here? One of these goes in one side, one goes in the other. That looks like it fits. Let me double check that. Yes, that is correct. That is the L panel that goes there. And then, even I can figure this out now. The R panel goes here. Go in there. There we go. All right. Those 2 panels are in. I'm going to take a wild guess. And we're going to want to put this panel in. Now, there's a couple notches in the front here, and those are supposed to go, those are for clearance for the pegs from the back of these handles. So those go at the front where the screen is. There we go. And there we go, that's fitted by hand. Nice and flush, and then 4 IP screws, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and I will BRB. Alrighty, I'm RB. There we go. And now we're just gonna fit this to the top of here, line these little legs up with the holes on each side, and then we're gonna put 4 KP screws, 2 on each side, and once again, BRB. Alrighty, there we go. We got the top half of the hole. We just need the bottom thing to put under it. But yeah, there we go. There's the oscilloscope and a little test panel there. That's pretty nice. Yeah. Yeah, fun. Oh, the interior bits are so fun on this car. Oh, yeah. Okay, stage 54. Now we're putting the bottom part together with the top part and a plate and all this other good stuff. And this has a lot of little pieces in it, which I'm going to try not to lose. I'm serious. A lot of little parts. It looks like I see a bunch of little things on parts trees. Let's see what we got. Come on. There we go. I did it without slicing my hand open. Let's see here. Yeah, we got all these little knobs that we're gonna have to snip off and put into things. We got a few bags of screws here. All right. And where's the little faceplate? Oh, there it is. There we go. Nice. Okay. Well, I'm going to get cracking on this. I'll be right back with the first part of screwing things together, or screwing them up. I may actually do a little Sharpie coloring with this part. Not quite sure. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a little bit of Sharpie. I like how Todd did his. So we're just going to, the tips of the buttons. We'll do a couple of these here. This one in the middle here. There we do. Take a gold Sharpie and just color in this little button there. Adds a little visual appeal, a little busyness going on there, because it was just all black. And more things are going to be black. So let's, and if it gets scuffed, don't worry. The movie car, this thing had scuffs all over the front of it. Be right back. All right, well, I did a little more coloring as per Todd's website with the gold and silver Sharpie markers on some of these little knobs. Just for fun. Well, those set aside to dry. Now we just need to assemble this little guidance system. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna take this little part, this little piggy in here. I don't think, okay, maybe that one goes over here. It seems happier on that side. Okay, and this little one right there. There we go. Okay, I think they're both the same. I think I was just fat fingering it before. And then we'll just, this is the front of the panel here, and we want these 4 peg things into the posts, onto the posts, and we're gonna get 4 AP screws in here. Oh, the good old AP screws. I've missed them. I haven't seen them in a couple of stages. Be right back. Alrighty, screwed together, nice and easy. Now, we need to snip off these 5 little buttons, and you wanna snip them off right there. So you'll leave a little bit of a shaft there. Those 5 buttons go into these 5 holes, and I'll be right back. Okay, there's our little buttons in. Now we just got to cut off these 2 little control knobs and shove them in these butterfly, whatever they're shaped, openings. Not quite positive what the term is for that. But they just come off their little thing and just right into the holes they go. And they're a good snug fit, so they're not going to fall out. And those are done. Not far to go now. So, I'm going to take our oscilloscope, turn her upside down, and then we're going to take these 2 posts and they go into these 2 recesses there. And a couple more of our friends, the AP screws. And I will be right back. Oh, we're getting there. This thing's starting to look pretty damn awesome. All right, so then we just take this panel, and it's got a couple of these guys, and it's got a couple of these guys, and they look like they're gonna be friends. Let's see. And there's a little locating pin. Hey, they are friends. Okay, and now a couple of IP screws in those openings, and we'll be right back. Okay, almost done. Now we gotta get these 4 straps on here, each with 4 KP screws. I'm breaking out the electric for this one. My wrist is getting sore. There's a lot of screws in this stage. I'll be right back. All right, well, there's our completed assembly. I think it looks really nice. There we go. And then we've got to take these 2 little hoses here, and we've got to shove them into the back of this thing. Oh, go in your home. Go in your home. You know what? I'm going to make this easier on myself. I'm going to cut off the fat head of these cables, because I know there's going to be a lot of slack here, probably. And I'm just going to work them in. Yeah, that's going to work fine. And that one, you might want to get some tweezers involved to help you work this cable into the hole. Okay. And then this other one that popped out, clearly I didn't get it in there as good as I thought I did. There we go. So now she's in the hole. And then we're just going to plop her down right here, right there. And see, there's plenty of slack here. There's a ton of slack. So we're going to have to pull some of this out of here anyway. Let me just... Let me put this down here a little bit. Oh, come on. You should see how I put away my Christmas lights at the end of the season. It's pretty ugly. Come on, here we go. There we go. Oh, son of a... All right. I may cut off some more of this cable. I'm not sure. I'm going to wait until a little later on to do so. But there we go. All right. Then 2 IP screws. And I can't cheat and use the electric on the inside one. But let me... Definitely need a magnetic screwdriver for this one. Or highly recommended. Am I even in the hole? No, I wasn't in the hole. There we go. There we go. One more IP. At least this didn't screw in from the bottom. That would have been a royal pain in the petard. Okay. And I think, yeah, that's it. We're done. Cool. There we go. There you go, your nice oscilloscope workstation thing. Your sono-channel, your wires and cables and stuff. Pretty cool, pretty cool. You might want to maybe tack that down with just a dab of CA glue, just to keep it in place there. Because it kind of, the rubber wants to do what rubber does and take whatever form it was forced into at manufacturing. But yeah, there we go. Awesome. All right, hey, click the links to Fanhome below. I think I have US and UK links down there. Check out the model. If you already started it and you got cut off, if you're watching this video right now, you got to order by December 27th, which is like no time at all left to continue your build. Otherwise, you have to start from issue 1 again. Even so, people start from issue 1 if you haven't already started this with the previous company. But this thing is sick. Alrighty. Well, thanks for coming to Spook Central again. I'm happy to have you, and I will see you next time. Adios, everybody.